If you're wondering, can I buy a house before selling mine, or trying to decide sell first or buy first, there's one risk that stops almost everyone, and it's not what most people think. Because when it comes to buying before selling a home, it's not just about owning two homes. It's about what happens if your current home doesn't sell the way you expect. I'll explain exactly what that means and how to avoid it in just a minute. Hi, I'm Melinda. I work with homeowners who are downsizing and trying to figure out how to downsize your home without feeling rushed, financially stressed, or stuck between two homes. In the last video, we talked about whether you should sell first or buy first. And today, we're focusing on the biggest concern people have when they want to buy first. What if something goes wrong? Let's break that down in a way that actually gives you clarity. When people think about buying before selling a home, the first fear is usually, I don't want to own two homes. But that's not the real risk. The real risk is this. You're making a decision based on what you think your current home will sell for, not what it actually sells for. And those two numbers are not always the same. So now imagine this. You find the perfect home. You make an offer. You move forward confidently. And then your home doesn't sell as quickly or for the price you expected. Now what? That's where stress shows up fast. But there's a way to prevent this before it even becomes a problem. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the mistake I see all the time. People start house hunting first. They fall in love with a home, and then they try to make everything else work around that decision instead of the other way around. So now they're emotionally invested, and that changes everything. Because once you're attached to a home, you're more likely to stretch your budget, ignore risk, or rush decisions just to make it work. And this is where buying before selling a home can go from calm to stressful very quickly. But there's a simple shift that changes this completely. If you're thinking about buying before selling, you don't start with homes. You start with your numbers. This is a key part of smart downsizing strategy and proper downsizing, more planning. You need to know what your home is likely to sell for based on real valuation, not just what it says online. What your net proceeds look like after mortgage payoff, concessions, taxes, title, escrow fees, and commission. What your comfortable price range is for your next home. Not guessing, not estimating loosely, actually knowing. Because once you understand that, you're no longer making emotional decisions. You're making informed decisions. And here's where it gets interesting. There are ways to structure this so you're not taking on unusual risk. But most homeowners never hear about these options. I'll walk you through those next. There are a few ways to approach buying first more safely, and which one works depends on your situation. So option one, strong financial positioning. If you have flexibility, whether that's savings, equity, or financing options, you can create a buffer that removes pressure. Option two, strategic timing. This is where coordination matters, aligning your purchase and sale so they work together, not against each other. And option three, having a clear exit plan. Before you buy, you should already know how your home will be prepared, how it will be priced, how quickly it should sell based on your market. That removes uncertainty because now you're not reacting. You're following a plan. But here's the part most people overlook. Even with a good plan, timing still matters. And that's where things can either feel smooth or completely overwhelming. This is where many homeowners get stuck. They understand the options, but they're not sure how to line everything up. When do you list your home? When do you start looking? What happens if things don't line up perfectly? Quick question for you. Are you more worried about your home not selling fast enough or not selling for the price you need? Let me know in the comments below. These are the questions that keep people from moving forward, and this is exactly why so many people delay the process. Even when they're ready for the next chapter, especially those downsizing after 55 or thinking about relocating. Here's what I want you to take away from this. But before you sell isn't automatically risky. It's only risky when there's no plan behind it, when you understand your numbers, when you understand your timing, and then you have a strategy in place. This process can actually feel a lot more controlled than people expect. If you're thinking about downsizing, planning your next move, or considering relocating to Lakeland, Florida, or moving to Lakeland, Florida, the next step isn't rushing into a decision. It's getting clear on your options first. Because once you have that clarity, everything starts to feel easier. If this video helps, feel free to like it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so these videos show up when you need them. And in the next video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to time buying and selling at the same time without feeling rushed or stuck between two homes. You can also view my previous videos here also.